Hello, welcome to Soul Sound. My name is Malika. Happy to be here today to deliver a little bit of a later message, guidance that came in a little later today. I knew it was going to come live, I just didn't know when. And it came to me that I feel like the medicine that needs to be shared today, what our soul needs for clearing, for remembrance, is the medicine of acceptance. How there's life has many endings and many beginnings, and life itself is that, right? And that we have to sometimes make the choice to end some situations, to end anything really. And sometimes we don't get to choose that. Sometimes life bring it to us like a big giant wave of thank you for the opportunity. And that's kind of how I'm starting to really sit and be intentional, even in the uncomfortable, even in the situations that are hard, even in decisions that I have to make, because I'm just like so much clearer with my truth and what feels right. These are my chickens. So yeah, the uncomfortable, the beginnings, the ending, and what it brings to us, and like sitting in this feeling, sitting in this emotion, sitting in this discomfort. How do we navigate this? Do we pause and allow ourselves to feel it all? Do we just brush it off? And like those feelings sometimes are needing to be felt, not only to be released, but also to be so our actual emotional body understands, our brains understands, because it's like the subconscious sometimes that is feeling really hurt. Or that little, this is Domino is right here to say hi to us. Hi, Domino. Or that little girl, that little boy in us, right? That little child in us that's feeling hurt. But like we have sometimes, the brain needs to understand, or it's almost like the emotion needs to connect to the brain for us to move through it. Sometimes we have to verbal process, right? Like this is a somatic clearing too. And sometimes we just gotta cry or feel it. The discomfort, the situation we couldn't control, the decision that was made for us, right? And I think that it's important to allow ourselves to grieve, to allow ourselves to accept. And I feel like this is the medicine that's coming through today for me to share is, bathing in that feeling, just feeling it all, accepting it all as a gift, as an opportunity for growth, for rising, for deep awareness, and with more intention in how we choose, how we call in, how we manifest in the future. And maybe it's an opportunity for us to figure out how powerful we are into our intentions and how we share. Oh, beautiful feelings. I welcome you all. Hello, Eric. And yeah, the discomfort, the shame, the guilt, like let's just allow ourselves to feel it. The feeling like we're losing control of a situation because we're not completely accepting what has happened. Like we have the choice to really sit with our feelings, to feel them, to process them the way we need to process them, and to move through them. Or we can just brush it off. It's going to come back up. If we're not like removing the layer, it's just going to still be there, right? I feel like I've learned this the hard way in life, or maybe the easy way, depends. Matter of perspective, but like a lot of my life I was looking for myself in faraway places where, ultimately it was right here, right now. that I found myself the most, right? That I understood, that I remembered, and the disharmony started when I actually stopped moving so much. Ah, the messages coming through. So, who I'd like to call in today for this quick little activation is the goddess Kali. Kali has been super important in my journey of awakening and deep love and deep acceptance of self. She is the goddess, like the demon slayer, but she's also soft and nourishing. But she's also there to protect us in challenging situations. And she's also the goddess of creation and destruction. So, breaking down the disharmony, what no longer happens, what we no longer need, and just releasing it and removing anything that's in the way, so we can birth new things, so we can birth new creations. For me lately, removing all this shit has left me with so much creative flow into so many different areas, and this lights me up so much. And I'm so thankful for it. I have many projects on the go, and as a manifesting generator, this is right down my alley. I don't know if some of you can relate. But Kelly is wrathful. She, as I said, a demon slayer. She removes the negativity, removes the stagnation, destroys everything that needs to be released, so we can really make space for the new, for the birthing. And this is the season for that, right? We're in spring right now. And if we're listening to that flow, if we're listening to that yearning or whatever desire that we have inside, in our truth, in our soul purpose, then we got to listen and move with that creation energy. We got to listen and connect to that new project, new ideas, new opportunities, moves, anything that's coming our way. This is the time to move with that energy. We're starting to wake up. Winter is done. This is spring. Beltane just passed. And we're really rising, not only as a collective in the consciousness and the quantum, but also as a personal growth project, right? We're moving into our next phase, into our next timeline. A lot of us are feeling that shift and that move, and so we got to listen to that. This is intuition. This is like creation energy talking and inviting us to just start projects, switch things up, end things, start new things. This is the time. Okay, I brought my beloved drum. It's pretty high pitch. We'll try to be gentle. Let's chant Jai Mata Kali, Jai Mata Durge, Kali Durge, Namo Namaha, Kali Durge, Namo Namaha. Mata Kali, Mata Durge, Mata Kali, Mata Durge, Mata Kali, Mata Durge, Kali Durge, Namo Namaha, Kali Durge Namo Namaha Jai Mata Kali Jai Mata Durge Jai Mata Kali Jai Mata Durge Kali Durge Namo Namaha Kali Durge Namo Namaha Jai Mata Kali Jai Mata Durge Jai Mata Kali Jai Mata Durge Kali Durge Namo Namaha Kali Durge Namo Namaha Kali medicine, thank you, thank you, thank you, Goddess Kali. Any deity, any god, any Akasha guide that came for us today for this beautiful clearing. Releasing and clearing with vocal activation and releasing any stagnant energy. Releasing with light language, with vibration, with frequencies. Releasing anything that's in the way of the sacral and solar plexus for accessing our highest good and our deep purpose and intuition, our soul's truth and desires. Any limiting belief, any stagnant emotion like shame, guilt, anything that's in the way of our healing, of our acceptance of what we can't control, of what happens, of the endings and the beginnings. We always have the choice. We always have the choice in what we choose to feel, what we allow ourselves to feel. And being true with ourselves and being vulnerable with ourselves and being accepting of ourselves without shame, without guilt. For those emotions to come through, for those emotions to be an opportunity for us to honor them, to honor ourselves. It's such a beautiful, loving message. Our triggers, our pains. Thank you for it all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh.